So, you want 99 woodcutting? Well, I do not blame you. It is the best skill in the game, and if you disagree with that, you can like and subscribe. I mean, you can go fuck yourself. There are some quests you can do to start yourself off, but you guys are here to press left click, not spacebar, so I'm not gonna go over them, except for Monk's friend. Monk's friend fucking Bob's. So the only real items you need are the axes. Each axe shown on screen now with the corresponding level. You want to get them all as soon as you're at that level. They're all pretty cheap, so you don't have to worry too much about wasting cash. Now, if you're an Iron Man, to get a rune axe, you either need to get 60 woodcutting and buy one from the Woodcutting Guild, or kill spirit trees at Fairy Ring. I didn't write it down. It's on the screen, I guess. My script just says, remember to look it up, and I didn't. Also, the Dragon Axe has got a special attack which boosts your woodcutting by 3, but if you ever remember to use it, you're a better person than I. The other important axe, my baby, is the Infernal Axe. Now, it costs around 4 mil at the time of the recording. I personally love it. It makes woodcutting just that little bit more AFK by burning every 3 logs, but it's by no means necessary. I bought it when I was about 1 mil, and I've never regretted it. Also, there's the Crystal Axe requiring 50 agility, 70 attack, and 120 crystals. Shards? I don't know what those things are. And it costs about 8 mil at the time of the recording. It's ever so slightly better than the Dragon Axe, but not at all worth it in my opinion. But if you have it, you may as well use it. There's also the Third Age Axe, which if you're me, you can use, or if you want to mortgage your house. We also have to go over the woodcutting outfit. Now, every skilling outfit in this game is a trap. They only save you around 3 hours total on the way to 99, being generous. So if they take longer than 3 hours to get, they're not worth it in terms of XP. And this is the case for every single outfit except the woodcutting outfit, because it only takes around 2 hours to get, so it'll save you 1 hour. 1 hour in the grand scheme of things is not worth the hassle to go learn what the fuck temple trekking is. Now to the fun part, the actual skill. Get ready for that sanctimonious bliss, baby. If you don't have shift drop enabled, you want to turn that on. It means you can just press shift to drop. Super handy. So starting off, you're gonna just want to cut normal trees, upgrading through the axes as you go. You can do this literally anywhere, but the common place is around Lummy. Lots of trees at the back. Now, regular logs do actually sell for quite a bit if you're new to the game, so feel free to bank them, but not at all necessary. If you're new to the game too, you're going to want to burn each log you chop until you reach around 50 fire making for wintertime. At 15, you start at oaks, purely to save you from running around. You can go to about 17 if you want to be efficient, but who the fuck wants to run around? Again, you can do this practically anywhere, but I tend to sit between these two trees outside Lumbridge. I'm sure there's closer trees together, but you won't be here for too long, so it doesn't matter too much. Now, the trick with woodcutting past this point is you want to cut each tree a little bit past the required level for the next one. For almost all trees, it's more efficient to stick with the lower level one for around 2 to 3 levels before moving on, because the first level at each tree slogs a bit. You can go to willows at 30, but it's actually slower than oaks till around the mid 40s, so I would just skip willows entirely. At 35, you unlock the bread and butter of woodcutting. More woodcutting. Now, again, I wouldn't start this till about 37, and if you want the fastest way to 99, this is your life. Teaks never gets surpassed in XP per hour. Now, the easiest place to start with Teaks is right up here in Soul Isle. There are 2 trees right next to each other, and you can sit here for the next 200 hours of your life. Before Soul Isle was a thing, the best place to do Teaks was the Monkey Island Ook. There's also a good spot in Priff for a useless amount of crystals. Also, Tybo 1 give you access to a few at the price of stick, but honestly, just stick at Soul Isle. It's incredible. You can access that with this fairy ring, which again, forgot to write in the script, but it is useful. You can also grow your own teaks if you like farming, but if you like farming, probably leave, you know? Just go. Farmers there, you're not welcome here, but you can grow your own teaks at Fossil Island and chop them, and people like that, and there's some fucking method with fucking rats or whatever, but you're not a fucking nerd, are you? You're goddamn. Now, you have the option. You can either turn off this guide here, Alt-Tab, watch my 22-part series about woodcutting, and lie to your boss about actually working while you sit at Teaks for the next 200 hours. Or, if you're not a fan of sharing, you can let that gamer out, and you can double that XP per hour with tick manipulation. Don't get scared, it really isn't as hard as it sounds. If you're curious how to do it, I've made a guide, link below. I made the guide before Soul Isle was a thing, but it works just as well there. But AFK, I'll sweat it out. Once you hit around 65, you have another option. Keep doing Teaks all the way to 99. That's the most efficient thing to do. Or you get a little funky with it. We all have fun here. If you've partially completed Sins of the Father, you can chuck this albino motherfucker right here. I don't know why it was so offensive to the tree. That wasn't in the script. Take 2. If you partially completed Sins of the Father, you can chop down this tree. This wonderful tree found in this fucking temple thing for slightly less XP. Significantly less XP, I should say, but it is more AFK than Teaks. It's not worth doing the quest just for this, but if you have done Sins of the Daddy, you may as well. Or, at 65, you can fucking lick mushrooms, or whatever the fuck they do on Fossil Island. There's some Celiceps here. You can cut them down. They're not AFK. I fucking hate them. The reason woodcutting is the best skill in the game is because of how relaxing and the rhythm you can get into it. But this method, you run around like a fucking idiot, dodging tarmen and cutting shit. But not the fun shit. I won't explain how to do it. Because honestly, I don't know how to do it. But just don't. Honestly, just don't. I know this is a guide, but allow me to guide you away from Celiceps. At 60 as well, you unlock Yews. But again, I wouldn't go till about 63, 64. But these will never be faster than Teaks. They'll never be faster than Blisterwoods. Though they are easy to get to, and they are more AFK than Teaks. And they do make a bit of cash. You can shop them in the Woodcutting Guild. Or if you want to relive my childhood, Edgeville's nice too. The Woodcutting Guild does have an invisible 7+ boost to woodcutting, so it's kind of nice, but you do need 60 woodcutting and 75% Assidious favor. I still use Yews on the way to 99. I'm old-fashioned that way. I love Yews. People may tell you to go to magic logs at 85. Those people are frauds and liars and scoundrels. Magic logs are the bane of any woodcutter. They are worse GP and XP than everything else. While being marginally more AFK, so not at all worth. And if I fucking catch you there, I will drop a passive-aggressive noob. You fucking noob. Now, at 99 is the end of the skill, not what I was trying to say. Now, at 90, you unlock the sexiest tree of all. Redwoods, found only in the Woodcutting Guild. Redwoods are shit for cash, but damn, they are AFK. So basically, the gist, too long didn't read. I'm hip on the internet. The gist of the skill is go to Teaks if you want XP, go to Yews or Blisterwoods or Redwoods for AFK, depending on your level and quests, and then text all your mates to say GZ at each level. And if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to go fuck yourself. I mean, like and subscribe.